There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 5th-ranked team of the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the room by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cornhuskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense will get the ball first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Ross. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Ross. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grab near the marker, it's Dinkins. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And Nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Things looking really good for this offense on their first drive of the game. They've been able to get it done a lot of ways. An explosive play there in the running game. Great vision. He's able to break out, and he sets his offense up at 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he'll bring it back. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time today. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And this offense comes up. First down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. First priority is to take care of the ball here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Oh, look out on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And how about the offense being aggressive, willing to drop your quarterback into the end zone? If he gets tackled, it's a safety, gets the ball out, and the receiver does the rest. 98 yards to the house. What an explosive play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's out. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Gonna run it. It's Parker. It's a running room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ross.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Now, Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Kyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
And when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run it from the gun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking for a man. It's Allard. Get it out on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense trying to take it back. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
You just wondered how the weather conditions would affect ball security in this game. It is so cold here at night, and that ball has got to be hard to hold on to. And you saw an example of it right there. Bad ball security leads to the takeaway.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Not a chance. Missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On over the middle, it's Hunter. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like we just saw.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Ross. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Allen. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Raiola. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Marquardt. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Barney. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Rayola. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Huskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
Looking to take a shot. Fakes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Allard. With the catch, it's Ross. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air?
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Field goal is good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air. It's Raiola. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Key.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Cornhuskers have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Huskers look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on first down. The sure hands, it's Markway. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. The Huskers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. We've got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They've got the screen set up. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deacs had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The short hands, it's Barney. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Ross. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Ross. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Running the red zone. It's Allen. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Aller. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Markway. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Key. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Complete downfield. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Parker. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Key. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to throw it. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking for a man, it's Aller. Makes the grab. It's lost. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Allen. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Why not trying to get it in? They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They've got them pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Finds his man. It's Barney. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Got a man, it's Hunter. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line. On the run, it's Parker. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Markway. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Grabs it in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. Saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barney. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes a catch. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Parker. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The Cornhuskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hunter. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Allard. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Creates a little room. And they're able to make the tackle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Allard. He'll take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him.
And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much.